some of the inhospitable things growing here in the desert. Oh, hi.
I hope I'm not one of them.
Hi, and welcome back to our tour of the wild. We are now entering into our second week of being on the road. We've made it to Arizona, and we are heading up to Crown King, taking some of the back roads that are just absolutely beautiful. This route was one of the Badge of Honor trails that we wanted to hit while we were on our route, and this was an absolute wonderful bucket list trail.
This is jeeping.
It was by no grand design of our own that we ended up on Senator Highway at sunset. This was the most beautiful sunset probably of the entire trip. Every time we turned and went around another side of the mountain, the sunset got more and more beautiful.
All right, just coming off the trail yesterday. You know you've had a rough trail when you're ice. That's what the cans look like from the ice sloshing around in there. Destroyed them. Still got my Gatorade though.
We met up with the rest of our crew in Prescott, Arizona, camped in a little spot just south of town.
Remember that?
What have we got here? Out in the desert, got our ceiling fan kicking. Look at all these happy ladies. Yay! Jesse's kind of smiling a lot too. That's because he's not getting chewed out right now. Hey, buddy.
We went back into town to find something to eat and to try and find a place that would allow us to do some repairs on one of the trailers that we had in our group. We called ahead and spoke with the guys at Mile High Off-Road, and they were very accommodating. These guys opened up their shop, let me come in and use some of their tools to get our parts back on the trailer, and we were back on the road, back to our campsite. Big thanks to Mile High Off-Road. The next morning was beautiful. Had some curious visitors come to our campsite, which was wonderful. The last time we were in Prescott, southern part of Prescott had been hit by a series of forest fires. So it was really nice to see all the greenery and the animals back, and lots of beautiful flowers. We just enjoyed that time, but had to get packed up because we had a new destination that we were trying to make it to that evening to set up camp. This new place that we were heading was just west of Flagstaff, Arizona. A buddy of mine told me about this place, and it's one of the only places where you can actually drive down to the Colorado River in the Grand Canyon. It is on an Indian reservation in northern Arizona.
All right, we have stopped to get us some Indian tacos. Look at all this.
It's an ninja.
Actual making. Look at that. Yeah, that's why it's.
It's a ninja.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's the taco. Making people happy.
we will be requesting permission from the Wallapai tribe to have access to their land in this little building right here. A tribe member gives you access to the property, but it's only permission to trespass for a day. The road to the campsite is about a 19-mile long gravel road. It's a pretty well-maintained road, as the Wallapai tribe use this road to get to the Colorado River, where they run a Colorado River rafting service as a major source of income for the tribe. Thankfully, this canyon is a beautiful, beautiful drive. It takes about an hour to get down to the river. The canyon slowly starts to close in around you. You notice that the walls get higher, and you start to see a little bit more vegetation as you get closer to the river itself. This place was definitely worth the extra effort. It was incredible being on a beach in the Grand Canyon on the Colorado River with these fantastic canyon walls all around us. After finding a good place to set up, we had to get out and explore. Looking back, shoes would have been a really good option at this point, but we managed.
Grab some of the soil from here and water them each day.
We each found different ways to relax. The ladies broke out the chairs and set up camp, and some of the others took to the water. There were skipping rocks and making sandcastles, all the fun things you can do at a beach, but also in the Grand Canyon. As soon as the sun sets behind these canyon walls, temperature starts to drop. So time to get everybody ready for the evening, and get beds made and kids' teeth brushed and all that good stuff.
All right, the sun's about to come over the ridge of the mountains here in the Grand Canyon. We're camping at Diamond Creek, which is, so we're gonna get into our little trailer here, and Sarah says this morning we're eating yogurt, so we gotta find the yogurt. So it's in the back. So carrots and cheese sticks. Who knows what else is in here? But there is the yogurt. Wonderful. So we're going to make some concoction of yogurt. Oh! We've gained a little altitude. Everything gets puffy when you gain altitude.
Before we could even get breakfast ready, the three boys were on another adventure, deciding that they needed to climb the big cliff that was behind us. And of course, this made all of the mothers nervous, but this is something they needed to do. So we let them go, and they had a great adventure climbing to the top of this mountain. And so glad they did it, because it was an accomplishment for them, and they really felt like they needed to try and do it. So good job, guys. After this, we packed up and went to Flagstaff, Arizona. Check out our lava tube adventures that's in our next video.